Okay, I think we're live. Okay. Well, welcome, everybody. We're just going to be playing some Forza. Here in my 600 LT. Very, very nice car that I have built here. I think we have a message. A daily payout. $1,000. What do you know? We're going to go and do some spec racing, though. That's what I want to do. First off, what a car this is. Good night. Here's someone new to the channel. His name is Barry Jr. Here's the camera. He's a little illuminated right now, but if we turn him off, he's just a little silicone lamp thing that I got at HEB today. It's kind of cool. We're gonna use the black R8. And bop him on the head, he'll change color for you. The camera doesn't really like focusing on him. There we go. Oh well. But he's gonna reside here on my desk. So you can also smack him on the bottom. He'll change colors for you. I like blue. So we're gonna go with blue. But here we are. Already using the R8, seems. Very nice car. Do a little warm-up lap here. Get used to the car, the way it handles. Get familiar with the barriers. All that good stuff. Still have one more lap to go. As you can see, I have been doing some AFK work in the game. Getting my level up over level 300, almost to Prestige 3. Should be there in a couple days or so. Probably by the end of the week. I'm not quite sure how to mess with the... Maybe I can do that right now, just while we're waiting. I kind of want to mess with some properties of my Elgato here. Configure my video. I want to turn up the bright... Well, I don't want that. None of this seems to be working. What if I apply that? Okay. Okay, that hasn't exactly worked. Properties, configure, back to default. Okay. No. Okay, I gotta fix it. Hold on. Remove. Make a new video capture device. We want our resolution to be very big. We want what's the FPS. That here, and then right. That is that better? I think that may have possibly helped things. Maybe it didn't make a difference at all. I'm not quite sure yet how to go in and make it any better. I want to be a little quiet. Over there, it's brighter and more vibrant, but here on my monitor, recording on and as such playing on, it's not quite as bright. So oftentimes I'll go in and for editing video, I will go and like edit the quality so that it is much greater quality and it just looks better. I'll like I'll put a filter on it and whatnot. I'll mess with some more. P4, our first race of the stream. Not bad. That could have been worse, I will say. I want to I want to transform, edit transform. I want to... Alright with that. Then move this up. Here we go. That's a little better. We don't need a full shot. Just cutting off part of the screen. Here we go. Final race here in the R8. We obviously joined for the second race, so points-wise, we're not really... Having to compromise here. I don't want to cut off the leverable off to the right. I also don't want to cut off down in the bottom right my speedometer, and in the bottom left I would be cutting off my the mini-map. But in the top left I seem to be cutting off the percentage and the lap count, which I don't want to do. So I think maybe right here off to the left side, maybe our best. We'll leave it here for now. We'll go from there. I don't stream very often yet. Anyway, I'm trying to work on streaming more. But here we go. Ooh, a Honda Civic. All right. I don't hate it. side. No, 308 understeer, no. Oh, we just held it. Oh man, well, that was really nice. Just missed out on someone who's not as good of a driver as we are. That's always disappointing. Yeah, we had a better fastest lap. Slower than... Oh, wow, we were a lot slower than we finished behind us. Okay. Well, we have to come back and do better. Some of the good stuff here. This is Volleman's Family Farm A2A2 milk. It's 250th anniversary edition for the USA. This is such good milk. Oh yeah. Throw this away after this race. Finally get to drink my milk, but we gotta worry about this race first. That Charlie H.H. dude starting way What's up, Top Cat? We're pushing wide. Here we go. Great order, Honda Civic. One second. Mustang Overseas is absolutely gone. no! No way the podium is going to slip away like that. No shot. That could have been so much faster. Clip the wall at the least opportune moment. On the forward. Man! Oh! Did they lose second because they showboated across the line? They did! They lost second because they showboated across the line. How stupid can you be? Give up second like that. Wow. We're tied for third and fourth championship here. This is s'mores milk. Because you get a little bit of that marshmallow taste in there as well. Because s'mores. My trash can does not close all the way. What do you think, Barry Jr.? We're starting P2. Oh, we're around P2. Oh, my God. Maybe. 125 something. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, Mustang ended up putting in a better lap. Not than us, but like they improved, so did Skylord. Okay. But we win by like 6.5 seconds almost. I told you that's my best track. Don't play with me around Hakobu. Or Hokubu. Whatever. I might call it Hakobu. I don't care. You know what? Speaking of me being really good around Hakobu, I want to finally start delving into rivals, like actually being competitive in rivals and things like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go look at the well, as long as the card they're about to put us in here is not something I care to drive. If it'll load. Come on, game. This is good stuff, man. This is addicting. What did they put in this? Okay, I think we're just gonna restart our game here. Let's look at my home screen here. Strange. I don't know why this is so much darker. Why does the Elgato make it so much darker? I don't get it. Either way. I need to stop. I only got 2 of these, and I'm about to be halfway through one of them. I just got them, so I'm not trying to just chug them in. I wanna wake up where you are every day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna force myself to have this. Now, you might be going to yourself, you know, what's wrong with this? Organic banana milk? Muala? What's wrong with it? Well, that brand, that s'mores milk I was just drinking, makes a banana milk. And that's how we discovered this brand. And then I was in the store trying to get more of that banana milk, but they didn't have any more. But they did have this brand of banana milk, which we don't like. So, I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just not as good. I said it tastes like it says organic bananas with a touch of cinnamon, dairy free. I think that's the issue. There's no dairy in it. It tastes like banana bread milk. How much sugar is in it? Do you even have sugar? No added sugar, nut free, dairy free, gluten free. What the hell is in here then? That's why it tastes so bad. There ain't no sugar in it. Good grief. I'm gonna slowly drink through that just so I can get it out of my fridge. It's not bad and gross enough to like make a punishment out of. You can do a wheel spin. That's punishment enough. Witnessing getting only 15,000. Alright, where's Hakobu? Hakobu. What should I try and do? People are using the Peel P50 here in the... Should I just kind of go up the list of like what cars are people using for it? A lot of Honda Beats, Sierra. People at the top are using PLP 50s a lot. A lot of PLP 50s. A lot of Honda Beats. I think the PLP 50 might be a little too uncontrollable. I like the Honda Beat. Let's go build a Honda Beat. And then if my one isn't good enough, I'm okay downloading a tune. Hold on. Anyway, Honda Beat. Where's our Honda Beat? I'm just gonna buy a new one. Yeah, I want to, this is a nice blue. I'm never gonna like that. I'm never gonna like that. Alright. I think we're gonna leave it rear wheel drive. All these engines are just gonna put it way too high class. So we can add, it's more worth it. They weigh the same. I think we need the little extra horsepower. If we were to upgrade this, oh wow, we can get another 13 horsepower. I think we might need that, but I want to come back to it. Can we lose any PI points here? Any arrow? Oh yeah, the big rear wing makes us lose a lot, and it's going to give us downforce. What is this? Oh yeah, it does the roof. I don't care. Strange that they don't, like, this is a very clearly meant to be a convertible soft top, yet the soft top cannot be, like, put down when you have it as the option. You can put street tires on it. Are these street tires? Yes. All the no. Drag tires, no. Snow tires, no. All these other tires other than street are gonna be way too high in PI. Okay, we can actually make the rears a lot thicker and actually lose a PI point there. Making the fronts thicker is going to gain us PI. Put spacers. We want better clutch. We want a race transmission. I have to look over my TV because my webcam is blocking some of the upgrades here. That's a sport diff. We need a race. Okay. And then what else? I mean, brakes. Are we even going to be going fast enough to need brakes? Like, we'll come back to that. I think suspension would be more important. I want, yeah, race suspension's worth it. Anti-roll bars are worth it. Honestly, a roll cage would probably be worth it just to stiffen up the car. Yeah, I mean, it's going to add a little bit of weight, but we can also reduce the weight. It's going to remove 251 pounds. I think I'd rather just have more horsepower, honestly. I want more power more than anything. Anti-lag. Yeah. Cams. It's going to be way too high. We can put at least a street exhaust, whatever little bits of power we can add. I know where we can add power. The oil. And the intercooler. Wait, the intercooler, that one adds the horsepower and removes a PI point. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. We're at 395 right now. We add, like... Oh, that front bumper now removes PI. Okay, that's strange. Oh, that allows us to get perfect 400 on the dot with 99 horsepower. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, now for this, gears, we definitely want shorter gears. Yeah, that's gonna help us lower it. Aero, honestly, I think we're just gonna need more speed. Okay, definitely a lot looser in the rear, but we can go like that. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Make this a little bit more. Let's try it. Let's just try it. I wanna. I've never done like serious D-class run for stuff like this, so Kobu. What is the 200th time in the world? Why don't we start with that as like a... We'll go top 300 in the world. See if we can do that. Lots of people all-wheel drive. Lots of people rear-wheel drive. This dude's front-wheel drive. That's interesting. Honda Beat. Set you as our benchmark here. If we can get top 300 in the world, I wouldn't be too upset. Just looking at what other cars I have in the class. I have some others that, I mean, maybe wouldn't be the worst thing. See, now this PLP 50 here has 700 horsepower and only weighs 610 pounds on vintage tires, though. We may end up coming to that PLP 50. I'm not necessarily trying to beat a record, just trying to set a competitive lap time on the leaderboard. There isn't necessarily a record to go and beat. It's also tricky with records because they're always going to be choosers at the top of most serious leaderboards in the game, so... But good question. Like, at all, or do I need to... Do I need to just bring it down like this? There. How's that? What if I bring my microphone closer? Here. Tell me if this is better. I just kind of rebalanced the audio a little bit. This lap is probably not going to be very good. Hang on a second there. What do you mean, not at all? Like, can you just... Are you able to hear me at all? I was unaware of this issue. Not too far behind. I'm not really sure where we can... Okay, good. If it's better, then I think I'm good to leave it. I think it's just a little delay. Alright, that was a 113. It's not too bad. I just need more speed. He's pulling away in the high-end speed corners. I think... Yes, I see that. I'm glad it's better. I think I just need more top speed. I need to tune my arrow a little bit more, I think. We're plenty good in the corners, it seems. Maybe just more top speed. Yeah, let me go tune my car a little bit more here. That's where he's pulling away. We can also see where I am in the world. Because, I mean, I was only, 2 seconds or so off of 300th place, so that's not too terrible, I would say. Alright, let's see. We can also increase our tire pressure a little bit. That'll give us a little bit more in the way of top speed. We can... Here, arrow. Definitely don't need as much. There. That's going to give us a couple miles an hour more. It's still not a lot. I will do a couple laps with this, see if that makes it better. Alright. Where does that put us? Change filter near me. 973. Okay. We're 973rd in the world. I think I'd be happy first if we could take down the top 800 player. That's just under a 113. I think we could do that. Yeah, we're about a third of a second off. If we can't do that, then I think we just need to maybe change our car and go with that PLP 50. It's going to have a lot more horsepower, but it's going to be impossible to control, which is my only concern with it. But maybe we could build one. Disregard the tires, but give it enough aerodynamics that it is controllable. But let's try our Honda Beat. Again, rear-wheel drive, so we're not expecting to get off the line particularly fast. Some Volkswagen is going pretty quick. We will need to see how it's going to handle the corners. And right here, not too bad to drive, honestly. I mean, it has 99 horsepower. It's not like it's going to lose control very much. I think we might be hitting that with slightly more speed than we were before. Good. Around the fourth there. That's a good run. This a good lap, apart from the fact it was from a standstill. That corner right there, I need to be more tidy. Alright. I think that was faster than our, like, initial lap last time. It's still pulling away. Ooh, he loses it through that corner where we excel. Definitely tell we don't have as much aerodynamic advantage as we did in that corner there. Hard on the brakes, down to second gear, get the car rotated. We're good, we're ahead. Can we stay ahead through here, or is he, I think he has more power than we do. Our car might be too light, honestly, which is preventing us from having more power. We get a much better run. Never mind, our car being light is definitely a good thing. Oh, alright, well, we'll have to go again, but because that's not gonna count the dirty lap like that. But regardless, we've proven we can beat the time. Here we go. Going to start off with a better run, that's fine. He's going to lose it through that corner where we're going to excel. Hold it through. Oh, we touched the ball. Nah. That's a shame. Okay. We'll go right back around and do it again. We need a clean lap. Oh, we're nearly hitting the wall there. This is not as good of a lap. That's fine. It's 6 gears for this thing. We don't need 6 gear at all. I'm starting to think that I should maybe tune my gears a little bit better. Yeah, let me mess with that a little bit, because we're not needing 6th gear, like, whatsoever. Alright. Tune our gears, more final drive to knock out 6th. Fine. Let's give it another shot. Where are we now in the world? Well, actually, no. It was a dirty lap, so actually, no. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna set the 100th fastest in the world. I'm not gonna go find number 800 again. But we know it's like a 1:12.956 or something like that is the time we have to beat. I think we can do it. I maybe could tune the arrow more towards speed, like even more than it is. But we're good. Probably another really good car for this. It's so light. But he might suffer the same issue that we do, which is not being able to put a whole lot of power in his car. Topping out 4th gear there, going up into 5th gear. I think these gears are a little bit better. I think they are. There you go. Full power to the line. Here we go. Fly through all these corners here, but so will he because he's light as a feather, just as we are. But hopefully, in the higher speed straights is where we're going to really pull ahead. Keep it high. Oh, I shouldn't have gone down first. Oh, that just took this lap. It's fine. See, I feel like we're catching him here. I think we have a higher top end. Yeah, we're definitely catching him. We might still... No, we're not going to beat him. Surely not. This is the 100th in the world we're talking about here. Yeah, oh man, he just flies through that corner, and then he's probably going to fly through the final bit here, but we actually are kind of with him. We didn't just lose it through the hairpin at the start. We are kind of right there, honestly. That's way faster than that top 800 time. We're not too far off 100, actually. Well, we're like 2.5 seconds, but we can honestly make that time up. Here we go. Oh, don't. No, why are we so wide through the hairpin? Oh, man. Is that even worse? Let's see. You can reel him in here. Yeah, we're reeling him in massively through here, but then here is where he's going to pull away again. Yeah. That's just unfortunate, and then you can't really catch him from here. I'm not even sure this is going to be faster than our previous lap. But it slightly is. I want to see where I am. Because that's the one corner where he just pulls away, and then towards the end, right after we reel him in, he just pulls away again. Huh. I want to see where I am in the world, though. If I'm like top, I don't know, 500 or so, I might be happy with that. Where are we? 408. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. I think I want to move on to C class. I backed out of one too many things. C class, what are people using? PLP50, Honda Civic, a lot of Toyota Celicas. They're front wheel drive? What in the world is that? Alright, well, I think we know the car to use then. That's very strange. For this one, I just want to get in the car and not spend a whole lot of time building it. I just want to get in the car and drive it. Toyota Celica. Yeah. This seems to be the top tune for it, and it is still front wheel drive, still on the standard stock suspension and tires, so I'll give it a shot. I'm curious to see what makes this thing so special here and why people are leaving it front wheel drive. Let's go put the number 100 time up. Okay. For comparison, you do have a couple other cars that we could, in theory, use, but we're gonna do the Celica because that's apparently what people do. So give it a shot. All right. There we go. Of course, opening lap from a standstill. Why they leave it front-wheel drive, how that doesn't make it a lot worse to drive. It doesn't feel too great. The clutch is so slow. Honestly. Like, we'll have to see. It's also very slow off the line, so our target has gotten way ahead of us now. Oh wow, this is heavy through the corner. Alright, this handles a lot differently and a lot worse than the Honda Beat. And so as to be expected. Doesn't mean that not any. Alright, we're actually getting better of a run get-go. Ooh, that corner we the fact that it's nicely attacking the inside of the corner like that, that's so strange. How does it get out of it so quickly? think we may be able to take advantage of that and beat it there. Or maybe not. Is that how you're supposed to do it in front of the truck? This car feels so terrible to drive, honestly. I don't even want to do it. I don't know if it really comes across on the stream how bad this car feels to drive, but just wow, it does. Well, we're gonna keep trying it. So, man, how does he just get such a narrow entry there and keep the speed? What is going on with that car? He's able to do that. We attacked it like that. I mean, I'm having to use the handbrake just to get the car to rotate. I don't like this car. I don't like C-Class. I almost want to just immediately jump to like A-Class S1. This is just horrible to drive. At least D-Class is so funny how slow it is. This is just not fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna see where I rank in the world, and I'm gonna move on to a different class, because that's just awful to drive. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Where am I in the world in C-Class for Hakobu? $12.72, great. Cool. Awesome. What are people doing in S1 class? Do I already have a rivals time? Oh. Okay then. What we're gonna do is, okay, people are using the Cayman. I like the Cayman. I like the Cayman a lot. So we're going to get in our Porsche Cayman time attack car. I'm actually gonna go buy a new one because I actually like mine that I have. I can afford it. I don't want to go mess with either of them. I'm gonna try first. I'm gonna try making my own.
Welcome back, Michael.
I did see one of the top times was like an AMG GT Black. So, what are they wait, this is S2 stock. What are people doing to, like... We're just gonna make it... Oh, purple Cayman. Why not? Why not? Purple car. What are people doing to make this thing S1 class? It's S2 stock. We need to look into that. So I can engine swap that they're doing. Just real quickly, I want to look at other people's tuning setups. S1. So this thing has the stock engine and all that. What are they doing? Rally suspension, rally tires, all-wheel drive. Okay, so yeah, it's probably the tires. But I like the tires on this. If we go down to rally tire, where's rally? Rally tires do bring it down. That's so much, though. Man, alright. Can we at least make them thicker? Not really. Wow, are we really saying that this is there aren't even any engine swaps. Okay, all-wheel drive might help. Give us more grip. Can that make us... Yeah, oh yeah, we can do that. Cannot do that. It's fine. Don't want to anyway. Spacers. Upgrade transmission here. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help a lot. Suspension. Was it on rally Okay. Weight reduction, obviously, gonna make us way too much. And same with removing the restrictors, way too much. We can, I guess, thicken up the tires by one stage, go up to 305s in the front. That's not bad. Alright, I think people might be cooking with this thing. They may or may not be cooking. Alright, well, we're gonna give it a little more tire pressure. We're gonna go there with the gears, I think. Definitely want to go way stiffer. Anti-roll bars. Bring it way down. Stiffen her up. Not that stiff. Alright. Then I think we want some good front aero and then pretty loose in the rear. The Max Verstappen route. That's what I usually like as well. Pretty color, yeah. Yeah, I like it too. Like, well, it's a little better than the stock paint job. Alright, I want to see how we shape up compared to like another S1 tune. This one, quicker 0 to 60. Not by a whole lot, it doesn't really matter. How is it heavier? We're on rally suspension, rally tires, that's what matters. Same here. Race suspension for this one. Okay, they didn't change that. That also means they couldn't adjust it. Regardless, we're gonna give this a shot here. In S1, I want to measure against a lot of people using the Mazda 787B. That may be a play. Huracan STO as well. Some strange choices for cars. We're going here with our Porsche. Let's try it. Let's try it. I've heard that rally tires aren't actually all that good in Forza Horizon 6 compared to how they were in Horizon 5. We shall see. All-wheel drive. That's nice for that. Flying through the lock. Oh, yep, that's the rally tires for you. And we're gonna miss a checkpoint. Alright, I need to get used to driving a car this quick. On like semi-slicks or something on here. There you go. Oh, it slides. Oh, it slides. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Right into the wall again. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Just to see what our opponent does. Nope, nope, that's a missed checkpoint. Not throwing the wall this time immediately. That's good. Don't need to go down to 40 no. These tires just are not good. Oh, come on. That's a lot better for there. Still not anywhere close to keeping up this one. Nope. Alright. I'm just curious where we are. And if we're somewhere good, then I think that might be all for today. We've been going for... How long have we... Okay, a little over an hour. What place am I for S1 class? Oh wow. I mean, this is probably a very, very competitive leaderboard. Goodness. Have I set an R class time around the leaderboard? Yeah, I'm 58,000th. I think I can. Let me try R class. What are people using? H Siege, 787B, H Siege, 787B. Let me go get my 787B and let me just download someone's tune, honestly. Mazda Furai, Mazda 787B. We're just gonna download someone's tune and throw it around Hakobu and call it a day. R-Class amazing grip, R-Class handling meta. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Fastest Goliath tune, we don't need that. Goliath tune revised, we don't need that, I think. I like Don Juan's songs reputation here a little bit more than Nathan, so. Let's see how well this handles it. Alright, we want... I want my old time, actually. I want my old time as my ghost. Just to see how much I can beat it by first, and then we'll explore maybe shooting a little higher. Because I'm assuming that we're going to beat a Celine S7 LM. which is not even at the top of our class. So. Alright. We may even beat it from the standstill. Once we really get going here. Listen to that rotary. And we've already caught my old ghost. Wow, this is cool. This is insane. And across the line in... Well, we've already beaten it. But I want to go again. Just to see what we can do on the flying lap, and then we'll actually go get the first. Ah! This lap is in the dirt, but we can at least see what type of time we're doing. Nope, alright. We're just gonna go see where we are in the world after that, which was from a standstill, by the way. You know what, yeah, we'll just take this guy first, and see if we can beat him, and then we'll figure out where we are. This dude looks like he also came from a standing start. Interesting. Lotus Exceed, Time Attack car. Which may overall be a better car than 787D for this. But regardless. Once we get going on a flying lap, we can soar past this game. A couple of corners here, and we're still gonna beat him. Come on, beat him. Did we not beat him? We tie him? We tied him. Okay, well, this lap is just extremely dirty and bad. Here we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, it just kills all our momentum. That's another missed checkpoint, man. Alright, well, we still beat him, but... Oh! Come on. Nope. Nope. We're actually close enough. We can just rewind past the start of this lap and. No! Man! Start the lap. See if we can go all the way back. Man! That's frustrating. All the way back. You're joking. You're joking. I... 45 seconds. Stupid checkpoint. Come on. See, how hard is that? Alright, let's do it. Good. All right. Let's see where we are in the world in our 787B. No thanks. Come on. Let's see. Where are we? Oh man, 4,796. Okay, I mean it's still not terrible. We're quite a ways off of these people, but I'll find 108th in the world. That is still 1.8 seconds. I think that may be a task for another stream. And so for now, thank you to everyone who came out to the live stream. This is a lot of fun. Definitely try and do more of these in the near future, but for now, thank you. As always, I'll see you in the next one.